I'm Kurt Bosshardt from Denison Yachting, and today we're going to take you through this 2001 Hargrave 110-foot motor yacht. As you'll see, she's got tremendous space in the Skylounge, the Salon, and the 5 cabins below. All of the interior fabrics were changed, the teak decks were changed, stainless was changed on the exterior, she was completely painted, and a lot of machinery was changed out in the engine room. So as you see, when we go through this yacht today, she's turnkey and ready to go. So let's have a look. We're going to start today's walkthrough on the stern. The stainless stanchions are removable, which allow for the deployment of a swim ladder. And she's powered by Caterpillar 3412 engines, 1400 horsepower each. To port and starboard are chandelier stairs that lead us up to the aft deck. Most of the dining aboard takes place at this nicely finished high-low table. 8 adults can be comfortably served around this table. A substantial part of the refit is the new teak deck. I really like the matte finish overhead because it takes away the glare on bright days. To port, we have a prep area with a sink and an ice maker refrigerator combo below. Opposite that, to starboard, we have a concealed wine cooler. With boarding gates to either side, you can put the boarding ladder on the port or starboard side. Large double sliding doors give us access to this line. One of the things Hargrave is known for are these wide open layouts. This gives Sea Star the feeling of a much larger motor yacht. Immediately to port, you'll see this beautifully finished cabinet area with a dark stone surface. Behind these beautiful burled finished doors, we have a storage area for table settings and a wine cooler in the middle. To starboard is this intimate entertaining space with seating for 4 wrapping around a card table. Forward is this wide open salon seating area. From here, everybody has an unobstructed view of this high-low flat screen TV. Forward of the flat screen is the dayhead. Perhaps the best use of space aboard Sea Star is this area which wraps around the spiral staircase. This staircase winds up to the Skylounge or down to the guest cabins, which we'll come back to later. Sometimes a dedicated owner's office eats up valuable space on board. That's why this owner's office is so unique, because it can be multi-purpose. All the way forward is our formal dining table. With this removable leaf, it easily accommodates 4 to 8 guests. The large glass panel window to port and the glass panel formal entryway to starboard allow in an impressive amount of light. Moving forward, we walk into this massive country kitchen. During service to guests in the formal dining area, this space becomes crew area. The pocket door provides privacy and separation, which makes that possible. The majority of the stainless appliances wrap around this oversized center island, with the exception of the ice maker in the rear and these 2 large KitchenAid beverage coolers in the front. One of the benefits of a country kitchen is the ample storage that it offers. All the way forward is the country kitchen dining area, which is finished nicely enough for owners, but yet comfortable for crew. While we're here, let's go down to the VIP cabin. A unique feature of Hargrave yachts is this separate VIP suite. To starboard is a cedar-lined hanging closet. Portholes on both sides allow additional natural lighting into this area. To port is an ensuite bath with a separate stand-up shower stall. Back up on the main deck, opposite the China hutch, is your access to the lower guest accommodations. When I first walked into the master, I was really overwhelmed by the space and the layout that this master offers. The first thing that impressed me was the sheer amount of light in this room. It's rare that on a 110-foot yacht you'd have a his and her closet, a his and her ensuite, and a bathtub spa. Starting on the starboard side is this double-door cedar-lined hanging wardrobe. After that is a cabinet with drawer storage on either side and shelf storage in the middle. Jumping past the centerline queen, we have a vanity to port. Forward is our second hanging wardrobe, and aft is this cabinet with sliding drawer storage. Walking aft takes us into the ensuite. We enter her side of the ensuite on the port side. This side features a bidet, the separate tub, and stonework throughout. And on his side is the spacious shower stall with a door on either side. Moving forward from the master, we pass staterooms 3 and 4. Both cabins feature flat-screen TVs, hanging cedar-lined wardrobes, and ensuite baths with separate standing shower stalls. The difference between the two being that the port side has 2 twin beds and the starboard side has a thwartship queen-size bed. Thwartship meaning a bed running horizontally across the beam. All the way forward in the companionway is stateroom number 5. Just like the master and VIP, this cabin is also full beam. To port is a seating area, and just forward of that is the first of 2 hanging wardrobes. Cabin number 5 features a centerline queen with nightstands to either side, and just to the right of that is the second of the 2 hanging wardrobes. One of the more unique features of the staterooms is this radial vanity. Walking aft to the staircase, we take it up past the main deck and we enter the pilot house. What comes to me as you stand in this pilot house is the classic feel of an elegant motor yacht. However, with a recently updated electronics package and the installation of a FLIR night vision camera, you have all the safety and security of a modern wheelhouse. Featured in the wheelhouse are 3 forward-looking STID captain's chairs. To either side of the wheelhouse, you're just 1 step away from exterior wing stations. Aft the wheelhouse is a rather spacious Skylounge, which on another boat comparable in length could be considered a Salon. The Skylounge is laid out with a dayhead all the way forward. This beautiful burl-wrapped bar has a sink and cold storage. From the bar, looking back, you see all of these waving, wrapping lines. Hargrave could have installed a straight line settee, but rather chose this detail, which makes this a very special room. Opposite the settee is a brand new curved TV. Beneath the TV is plenty of extra storage. As large as this room feels, you wouldn't know it, but there are side decks running completely fore and aft. These side decks lead all the way to the back deck. There are 2 ways to access the aft lounge deck. The first is through the Skylounge double doors. The second is the spiral staircase that leads up from the main deck. When the tender and jet skis are not up here, this space really opens up to a spacious outdoor seating area. With half the space covered by a molded hardtop, the remainder of the space is in the sun. On the starboard side is a storage locker and freezer that lead us to this barbecue station. The recently purchased Yamaha Wave Runners, the Nautica Tender, and the Wellcat are all included in the sale. Finally, we end today's walkthrough out on the bow. With a bunny pad and 3 distinct seating areas, this is a great place to take in the sun while underway. Thank you for joining me on today's walkthrough of Sea Star, the 2001 recently refit 110-foot Hargrave. If you have any questions about the listing or would like to schedule a visit, please don't hesitate to call me.